Hello there, fellow truth seekers. This is Doug coming to you. I wanted to kind of do a little video to show you what I do when I make this L.Reuteri yogurt. Okay, now I'm using some of my previously made yogurt as my starter. I'll take a couple of tablespoons of this and put in there. This is my inulin. This is the guava. It's a super you can actually eat this stuff. It's a super prebiotic soluble fiber, and it's from a guava. And then I have my 4 jars over here and my lids. I have everything always ready. And this is my mixing bowl. I use a stainless steel mixing bowl, stainless steel utensils, because I believe they're just better for sterility. And then, of course, there's the lid to my Instapot. Now, I had somebody ask me about the Instapot. Now, on mine, I don't have the feature that allows you, well, I guess I do. I guess that's what this is right here, these buttons. But on mine, I just hit the yogurt button, and the hours come up on there. Preset, they're already preset to 36 hours. Now, as far as these buttons here, I've never even really tried to mess with them, but the temperature that it's at seems to work. I mean, it seems to be the ideal temperature. What I understand is as long as you don't go over 110 degrees, you're okay. But the ideal temperature is roughly body temperature, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to show you what I do. I don't have a lot of room here to set up this camera, but I just get my inulin, and I put a couple of tablespoons, and I don't make no big thing about measuring it. I just try to get close to a level tablespoon, as you can see, because the milk product will also, there's how much I put in there of this, and then I keep it in the freezer to keep it, preserve it, and keep it fresh. And then I put one of these on my bag, one of these clips to keep it sealed up good in the freezer. Let's see. I have a hard time finding organic stuff around here, but I mean, this is okay though. But it's ultra, it's Kroger's brand of half and half, and Kroger's brand of the heavy whipping cream is what I use. You can use just all half and half. That's what I use though. And this is a quart. I've done made one batch, the batch I showed y'all on the thing, and then now I'm gonna put a couple spoonfuls. I mean, it don't have to be a tremendous amount. Let's see, where's my lid for this? Okay. Try not to put a. And then I take and get the half and half, and I pour just probably a half a pint of it in there, and then I mix it up to try to mix the inulin in and to mash up and get any lumps out of it or anything, so it's not lumpy or grainy, and also to incorporate the L.Reuteri yogurt that I've put in there from a starter. And then I just finished putting the rest of it in there. I mean, that's as simple. It's really about as simple as you can get. And then I put I like the heavy whipping cream in there because it makes it a little bit thicker and creamier. I've made it both ways with just half and half alone. and then I just stir this up, you know, incorporate all of it into it. And like I said, it's not something like, you know, we're building a rocket ship or nothing. You know, it's pretty simple stuff. And I think sometimes the better, the simpler you keep it. You know, don't try to get all crazy. And I don't do no measuring. I just pour it in there until I got about half a jar. And then I put my lid on it. And I don't tighten it. I just maybe turn it one turn on there just to keep it from popping off or something. But I don't tighten them down. And you can see a little bit of that yogurt. I didn't get it mashed up good, but I mean, it's like I say, it's not a big deal. Just put the lid on there. And I have had them where, you know, I kind of misjudged, and I had one that was 2/3 of the way full. And I mean, some people can make this out, you know, like a video and make it go for an hour, you know, I mean, how to do this, but it's really simple. No need to take all that much time. And like I say, I've done this. This is like about my 10th or 12th batch that I've made, and they've all turned out. Oops, that should be all right. They've all turned out good. You see how that one's a little bit fuller than the rest? Doesn't matter. You just don't want them all the way full because it expands. And then put your lid on, and then hit the yogurt feature. And I mean, they may be, I need to get a book for this thing. I don't even know where I got it. I don't even know where I got this Instapot. Somebody give it to us or something. But now it's timing out. And 36 hours is the optimal time that Dr. Davis, he found that at 36 hours you got the maximum amount of live organisms. You have to look over it. This is our kitchen at our store. This is the store kitchen. And so it's not exactly, and I got a cat over here that's getting ready to have a couple of kittens, and I'm getting ready to eat the rest of that here shortly. But anyway, I hope that this helps y'all out. You know, I mean, you can see how easy. I mean, that was like 5 minutes, and it's together. And the main thing about your Instapot or whatever, if you've got the one where you can select your temperature and all that stuff, between 96 and 100 would be optimal. That, you know, 98 actually is the best because that's your body temperature. And of course, this organism lives in our body, so, and 36 hours for the time. And if you do that, you shouldn't have any issues with being able to make this yogurt and it turn out great. And I mean, like I say, this is my, and I have heard of people having issues where they, you know, some I've seen they make it and they have a lot of whey. Mine's never had any, you know, very little. I mean, there might be just a little tad bit of whey in it, but nothing like, you know, like half whey and half, you know, yogurt. And which is okay. I mean, the whey's nothing wrong with that. You can actually use the whey for your starter if you do, but I haven't had that problem. Mine turns out, you've seen how it looks, real nice, thick and creamy. And like I say, this is probably about my 10th or 12th batch. I don't really keep track of it. I just make it, you know, and I try to keep a batch going pretty much all the time. That way we've got, you know, Becca and them like it. And we even give it to our animals, a little bit to our animals, because this, you know, they have that same bacteria too. and just it helps them to be a little bit more healthy. And that's it. I mean, just 36 hours is the optimum time, and 98 degrees. So I hope this helps you folks out, and I will see you folks on Shabbat if Yahweh is willing. And y'all have a good rest of your week.